Alright, this is going to be a video walkthrough of a Sherman. This is my first one. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while, but there haven't been any Shermans built. So I want to point out a few things before I move inside. On this gable right here, normally we would do a big cedar shutter that would match the other, cedar shutters and pillars and whatnot over here, but the buyer of this particular house preferred it without the shutter. Now this house is normally built in our Premier Series and Premier Series Plus neighborhoods, and in those neighborhoods we'll do a brick porch like so. Now on the Sherman, this porch does go around the side of the house a little bit, so it's more than just a front porch, it's also sort of a side porch, and of course it is covered. Now on this one, the buyer has opted to have some recessed can lights put in. That's not something we normally would do. That's a custom feature. And same thing here. Instead of having a coach light on the wall here, they wanted the can light in the ceiling, which of course is fine. We can do that. So here we have the faux wood tile. This is tile, it's not wood, it just looks like wood, but very resilient stuff. A lot of benefits to it. You can get it wet and all that sort of stuff. You can get it deck scrubbed if you want. Now, to the right of the entry, we've got the formal dining room. Normally we would do picture frame molding underneath that chair molding, as you can see in many of my other videos. The buyers of this house preferred to not have the picture frame molding. Now something else that they did is they upgraded the fixture package, which would include the doorknobs. Like you can see here, this doorknob, this is what we call bronze. And when you do that, all of the other fixtures will match. So the chandelier is going to have the bronze color, all the doorknobs in the house, ceiling fan, faucets, and so on. They'll all match. And here, moving in from the dining room, we have to the right pantry. Of course, I joke about empty cans of paint being an upgrade, but in all seriousness, we do throw in a touch-up paint kit, and that's what that is right there. To the left here, we've got the wrong switch utility room. It's a good-sized one. Normally this shelf would be a little bit lower. This is another custom thing that the buyers of this house wanted done. They wanted that shelf a little bit higher. That way they could hang stuff, and it would, like shirts and whatnot would be able to hang and not be drooping all over the washer and dryer. Oh, wrong switch again. Okay, and so moving on into the kitchen, of course, we've got granite countertops. These are 42-inch oak cabinets. And again, the buyers of this house opted for the stainless steel upgrade. And of course, this house has a backsplash here. This is travertine tile. And this sink as well is an upgrade. We have two different versions of this sink. Of course, this is the one with the sharp corners. There's also one where the corners are all rounded. And over here, we have a breakfast nook, which leads to the back door. And of course, we've got a bench seat window frame. And over here is the living room. And of course, this is what the entry looks like from this direction. And here is the kitchen from the perspective of the living room. Of course, when you come in the front door to the left here is the garage. And again, the buyers of this house opted to have their water heater put in the garage instead of the attic. Normally we put it in the attic. And over here, we have a coat closet. All right. So here we have a hallway that leads to the bedrooms, and this is where the attic access is. And first thing on the left is bathroom number 2. Of course, we're going to have to put that shower rod in. And here we have a bedroom. And this closet is French door style. Nice and large. Goes in a little deeper on both sides. Oops. Shut those a little harder than I meant to. And here we have another bedroom. See if I can get the whole thing on the screen there. And in case you've noticed, the carpet looks pretty nice. This is option A carpet. It's an upgrade carpet in most of our subdivisions. And here we have a walk-in closet. And making our way over here, we're going to see the master bedroom. Of course, it's going to have an art niche here. So it's a really nice sized master bedroom. Take a look at the closet. Of course, that's the hub for the security system. And the master has these kind of not so wide, but they're still French doors. They're not nearly as wide as the rest of the doors in the house. See if you can see the comparison there. And here we are in the master bathroom. As I mentioned, all the fixtures will match if you do the bronze fixture upgrade. That is one big mirror. Of course, these cabinets match what you have in the other bathroom and the kitchen. And here's our stand-up shower. And a linen closet. Now let's take a look outside. So as I've mentioned in my other videos, all of our houses come standard with a 10 by 10 concrete pad in the back. And this particular house is in the Deer Trail subdivision, so the lots are quite large. They're all at least an acre. Have it. It's a Sherman. Now I'm gonna attempt to make another Sherman video of a different one and point out some of the differences in the elevation in the front as far as how the stone and the bricks are arranged and whatnot. And if you're interested in having a Sherman built for you, those elevation changes are all options that you have. Just as an example of that would be that cedar shutter that was removed from this one for the garage. There's also differences, like I had mentioned just a second ago, in the bricks and the stone. That does make a pretty big difference on how the house looks when you change the orientation of the bricks and the stone. Anyway, if you have any questions, or if you're interested in building a Sherman, give me a call. My phone number is 936-648-3547. I'd be happy to help you out. If you've got credit problems, that's no problem. We work with a very effective credit repair agency. We have a program called Build Your Home, Build Your Credit, where we will build you a house while we work on your credit. We actually sell a lot of houses to people who go through that program. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Check out my channel. I have a bunch of other videos on there. Bye.